There is a steep price to pay for addiction. You may put on or lose weight, experience health problems, lose a significant amount of money, and destroy relationships. Addicts feel an overwhelming need to use in stressful situations. This can lead to deep feelings of guilt. Many times addicts would like to stop using, but suffering with the compulsion to use, they just can't stop using. Addiction involves intense craving, loss of control over its use, and continuing involvement with it despite adverse consequences. Addiction changes the brain, first by subverting the way it registers pleasure, and then by corrupting other normal drives such as learning and motivation. Drug addiction, also called substance use disorder, is a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior. Addiction is not moral failing or weakness. Those struggling with addiction aren't bad, although they can do bad things to maintain their habit. They are just very sick. Addiction is a brain disease that rewires the cerebral cortex, resulting in poor judgment and poor impulse control. General signs of addiction are lack of control or inability to stay away from a substance or behavior, decreased socialization, such as abandoning commitments or ignoring relationships, ignoring risk factors, like shared needles despite potential consequences if needles are used. Exposure to addictive substances, social pressure, lack of social support, and poor coping skills can also contribute to the development of addictions. The more someone uses a substance, the more likely they will become addicted to it. Addiction is not limited to substances. Evidence reveals a high correlation between porn addiction and psychiatric conditions, specifically mood, anxiety, and personality disorders. Studies have indicated that pornography viewers have higher levels of depressive symptoms and a poorer quality of life. Addiction isn't just a disease that affects one person. It also takes a toll on the entire family. Since addiction leads to irreversible cravings and urges to drink or use drugs to avoid experiencing withdrawal symptoms, people who are addicted make substances their priority, eliminating the ability to make rational choices. Addiction can be stopped when the user is willing to be accountable to someone. Find a sponsor at your local rehab center, or even a close friend or family member can assist you. Exercise. You can start with something as simple as regularly walking around the block. Break the habit. Stay away from places and friends that encourage the use of harmful substances. Discover a new hobby. Divert your attention to something you really enjoy. Love yourself. Recognize you do have value. Your life can be changed by positive choice as well as by habit. Write down harmful effects your alcohol or drug addiction has on your life. Keep a journal, refer back to it to help you recognize your successes as well as where you need to place more effort. And finally, call for help. Do it now. For more helpful information regarding the subject of addiction, please contact us at the Institute for Addiction Study. You can find our link in the description.